wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me. What would you do if I told you you were?
Guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Kanasia Shanae, and I am back with another video. So I am going to be doing like a sit down, kind of like a group chat, girl talk type of thing. It's not just for girls, it's for whoever. But just giving y'all like a little update. I know I posted a short like maybe last week and said that I had like a update video for y'all coming, and that's pretty much just what this is. But I'm gonna be talking to y'all, and then I'm gonna be doing my hair, but also at the same time I'm gonna mold my hair first, and then I gotta let it dry. I gotta mold my leave out because I did do my hair the other day. I had did a quick weave in my head, y'all, for the first time in 9 years. 9 freaking years. I have not had a quick weave in so long. I had stopped putting glue in my hair, start wearing sew-ins, everything. But I don't know. I just like got more in tune with my natural hair, but it really makes no point. It's like really no point because all I keep doing is cutting it off. Any given moment, any high rise of stress in my life, I cut my hair off and just keep doing it. So I'm not doing that anymore. Like ever again, y'all. I'm never cutting my hair off again. But like I learned my lesson this time, because normally within a year my hair would have been back. It ain't back yet. But the difference, what I can say with this time and the times before that, this time that I cut my hair, I cut it really short, like a fade, because I had like designs and everything. So I did that, but like for months I kept up with it. I kept it short. I kept like going to the barber, you know, getting my cut short again and stuff like that. So I kept doing that. Also, I went through like a bleaching stage where I kept it bleached. I kept coloring my hair like maybe every 2 to 3 weeks I had a different color. So yeah, I have given myself a break on that. But when it got like, I say about this length, I had got some braids and I took the braids out, but this is after like all the bleaching and stuff. When I took the braids out, my hair was just crunching off like some crunchy french fries, y'all. And I knew I had to get rid of that hair because it was chemically damaged. So cut it all off, started completely over again. I got a shorts video on that as well. And I'm kind of like back to the length that it was at when I cut it again the last time, or I'm a little bit longer than that, just a little longer. But I will not be coloring it. I think I colored it one more time after that, and then, but it wasn't bleach. It was just like a box dye. I had left that in for a really long time. I didn't like touch it up, nothing like that. But when it started to be like half and half, half new growth, half color, it looked completely crazy. I looked like a parrot. And so I put a black rinse on, which I don't really like how the black rinse has my hair feeling. It feels like it's chemically damaged again, but I'm not cutting my hair again. I'm not doing that. So just thugging it out, keeping it, trying to start keeping it in a protective style. When I take this quick weave out, I'll be getting some braids and just keeping my hair braided all the way until probably the end of the year, y'all. Probably gonna keep getting my hair braided until the end of the year, and then I might pop out with a style. But when I'm talking to y'all, I got me some yogurt and some water. I'm gonna eat that, but I want to mold my hair first because it has to dry, so it can be dry when I'm eating. But anyways, so back to this chat, y'all. I look crazy. Oh God, I look crazy, and my head is itching bad. Where have I been? What I've been doing? What is going on in my life? So if you are new here, you have not heard it. if you're returning and you watched my last couple videos, I have already mentioned this, but I am moving. Me and my kids, we live in Florida. We are moving out of state again, like we did when we moved here. And it's stuff on my comb. We're moving out of state again, like we did when we moved here to Florida. And this time we are going back to Georgia. So let's get into why I moved here initially in the first place. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why I left why I left Georgia, why I came here, and we're gonna talk about why I'm going back. And then I got some other stuff to talk to y'all about too. So initially I moved here June 2024 to Florida. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it was really me like coming here to run, I would say, and someone else would say, to run from my problems. That's all it was. It was like, you know, I had a lot of stuff going on. I was really stressed out. Like, to me, I was really going through it, and I just wanted to get away from everybody. I wasn't happy where I was. Like, I was living so far out away from family. I wasn't happy with the people that was around me often or daily or whatever. It was just a lot for me. And so to me, it was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up and get on. And then like, as far as like, I used to be because of me going through everything I was going through, because I can't put y'all too much in my business. Like, I'm only share what I want to share. Because of what I had going on or what I was going through, I did, like, I used to go to the city all the time because I didn't live in Atlanta. Like, I stayed far out, maybe like, I say about close to 2 hours, like an hour, 45, hour and 50 minutes away from Atlanta. And because I stayed so far out, like, nobody would come and see me for real. Like, my brother came and visited a couple times. But even that was like not that often. And like, none of my other brothers ever came to like visit. My mom never came. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Oh my God. People say use mousse to mulch your hair because it helps it. And the way my hair set up is curling up. I don't know how this is going to work. Let me go fast. I'm moving too slow. That's probably what it is. But y'all, I used to, you know what? I'm not listening to nobody else. I know my hair. This probably worked for them girls with the heat damaged hair. My hair not heat damaged or heat trained. So this is probably not going to work for me. I'm gonna put the scarf on anyway to see how it works. But I'm so mad right now. Why did I listen to other people when I know my hair? I know my hair. I'm gonna just not comb this part. Let me put this on. And I hope it don't loosen up my tracks either. But yeah, I used to be like, you know, always traveling to go and see family just to get away, get out the house and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, I started getting frustrated because I'm like, I'm always, not just family, friends and everything. And I started getting frustrated because I'm like, you know, everybody okay with me taking this almost 2-hour drive to come and see them or come to them, but nobody want to come to me. Like it's okay for me and my kids to get on the road, hop on the road, travel. but ain't nobody really want to do that for me. So I used to get frustrated about that too. It just felt like in order to get away from my household and to, you know, stay busy and go visit people, I had to go to everybody else. Nobody would come and see me. So like I stopped going places altogether. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna reciprocate that energy, but all it did was have me, I would say, kind of like stuck in the house even more. So I ended up like starting to look for places and stuff like that, and I ended up deciding I was gonna go out of state. And this is the outcome of it. I got up, everybody thought I wasn't leaving for real, and I did. I packed up all my stuff, I got up, and I was gone. Like, I would say within 2 months. What was I on? Yeah, I just ended up doing this. And don't get me wrong, my decision to move here, it was a bad reasoning just to get up and go like that and run away from my problems, run away from everything. But at the same time, my experience here has not been completely horrible. If I'm being honest, it really hasn't been horrible at all. Like, a few mishaps happened, you know, along my journey, along my way, but not horrible, if that makes sense. I think the most that I could probably complain about is the fact that, let me wash my hands so I can eat my yogurt, hold on. Okay, my bad. But the most I can say that has stressed me out the most about me living here in a completely different state away from everybody is because now, well, because of that, I did so much traveling within this last year, like so much traveling, y'all. It was terrible. I literally have been going back and forth since the month after I moved here. Matter of fact, I traveled the month that I moved here too. I've been going back and forth so much, and it has really gotten on my nerves. Like, it really stressed me out to, you know, be doing that. I was okay with it at first, but especially when I had my car. When I lost my car, it made traveling so much more complicated because with me, I'm a driver. I'm used to when I was 2 hours away from Atlanta, I used to be going back and forth to Atlanta. That wasn't nothing. But like, my drive would literally be from here where I live to going to Atlanta, or to where I used to stay at in Georgia. It would be like I would say like a 6-hour drive to where I used to live, but like a 7.5-hour drive or a 7-hour drive to Atlanta and stuff like that. So, I mean, it didn't bother me because I like riding. Like, I don't tell nobody, but I used to have my Netflix on. I prop my phone up like high up on a thing, and I don't watch TV as I'm driving. I like to listen to hear what's going on. And also, I like to turn my music on. Like, turn my music on, get me in the mood, get me in the vibe, and I'm gone. Like, I be gone, y'all. So, and then also another thing that I used to do a lot, like when I was traveling, when I was driving back and forth, I would wait until nighttime to drive. I like to drive at night because I have children. So, and I have a lot of little kids. I had a baby, like I had an infant, and I had 2 toddlers, and then one fresh out of toddler stage, if you ask me, and then my big kid. And oh my God, that shit tastes like sour cream. Y'all, let's get into this real quick. I am eating Shaloni I think that's how you say it. Chobani, Greek yogurt, non-fat, plain yogurt. So I'm eating this because it's supposed to be really healthy. It's supposed to have like low calories. It only has 80 calories in this. Full of protein, full of probiotics. And I be eating the Activia like probiotics yogurt with the strawberry and the blueberry and the vanilla and all that stuff, but it's like, it's nothing like eating a plain one. Like the other one is adding all that sugar and stuff to it. So I'm like, I said I'm gonna do like a flush. I got me like a whole bunch of these. So I'm like, I ate one for the first time yesterday. I was supposed to eat two, but I try to eat like 2 yogurts a day because it's just good for women. I ate one. I'm gonna eat 2 today, but it's like so hard. It tastes like sour cream. And don't get me wrong, I like sour cream, but not by itself. But ooh, I'm gonna eat it. I should have added some granola or something to it. That shit is crazy right there. Anyways, yeah, so I used to hop on that road when I had my car. But then when I didn't have my car no more, I started, even when I had my car, I would get on the plane too, because me and my kids fly for free. So it's like when I don't feel like driving and I'm only going, like once my kids started school, and I would only go out there for the weekends, cause my kids at school, then I would go park at the airport and we would hop on the plane, and then you fly there, and then of course fly back Sunday evening, come home, you know, stuff like that. But to me, and then the airport parking was like really cheap, like really cheap. So I didn't mind it at all. I say I probably pay like $20 some dollars, $25, $30 max for airport parking. I remember one time I went out there and I parked at the airport for maybe like 8 or 9 days. I came back, my parking was only like $60 something. So it was never an issue like parking at the airport. But when I didn't have my car, y'all, that Ubering back and forth to the airport took me out every time. You know, I just came from out in Georgia last month in April, the end of April. And it literally, because it's me and I have so many kids, the Ubering and Lyft to the airport, $60 something there. And it's because me and my 5 kids cannot fit in a, me and my 5 kids cannot fit in a 4-seat Uber. Like we would be squeezed in. So I had to like book space because we're coming with luggage. We're coming with my stroller that I need, a car seat, and we need space. So yeah, it was always, I had to like book the Uber Plus or the Deluxe or whatever you call it, or Lyft Plus Deluxe. And yeah, it was about $60 to $65 there. And then I had to make sure I had $60 to $65 to get back home because I don't live close to the airport. It's like a 35-minute drive for me. It's about a 35-minute drive, and don't let it be traffic. It's about 40 minutes. It can get up there. So, yeah, it just started to be like really expensive. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm not going to ask nobody to travel all the way here to Florida to come and see me because they didn't move out of state. I did. So if I'm going to go see family, like I'm going to see my family and stuff like that, taking the kids, you know, we all going to see family, spend time with people, all that stuff like that, then it's only right that I get up and come to them because I'm the one that left. Like, You know, if you ain't, it's just like, if a person ain't been coming to Florida, why would they start coming just because I'm here? You know, so it's like, that was something I also wasn't thinking about when I got up and I left, but I ended up thinking about it after. So yeah, we're going back. What's today? Today is like, I don't know. It's like the 10th or something like that. I don't know. I have not been keeping up with the days. Y'all don't know what today is. I'm not going to lie. It's like the 10th. It can be the 9th, the 11th, 12th. I don't know. It don't matter. It's somewhere around that time. But we literally move on May 31st. So my lease is up May 31st in this house. I love my house. I wish I could just pick it up. No, I don't. I love my house, but I don't wish I could pick it up and take it with me, because the only thing about my house that I did not like, I always wanted like an upstairs, downstairs house. Like, kind of like where I moved from in Georgia. The only thing about this house that I never liked was that the master bathroom did not have a tub. So if I wanted to take a bath, it's like, it's only a shower. And a lot of their houses out here is like that. If I wanted to take a bath, I would literally have to go into this bathroom to take a bath, which is my kids' bathroom, aka the boys. I'm not going in there. Can't do it. So yeah, I have found a house already. I actually just found it maybe like a couple days ago. I have been finding houses for like maybe like the past month or two, and just saving them and hearting them and stuff like that, and just writing down. But I went ahead and applied for one. Maybe like 2 days ago. I got approved already, so I have my house that I'm moving to. So that is a plus. It's really nice, really big house, plenty of room, and I love it. Kids gonna be going to a decent school. My son is actually going to middle school, so that's another thing, y'all. It is so strange to me because I'm used to in Georgia, even in Illinois. So my kids from Georgia, I'm from Illinois. Anytime we would have graduation ceremonies, whether it was elementary, middle, high school, whatever it was during school. It was during school before school ended. Literally, my son is graduating 5th grade, and the ceremony is after school ends. So the last day of school for my children is May 30th. My lease is up May 31st, so I had plans to be on the road that day, getting back to Georgia. But his 5th grade graduation ceremony is June 2nd, 2 days after my lease is up. So I'm literally gonna have to book a hotel, because I mean, I have to celebrate it, but come on now, like, why would I? My son is only graduating 5th grade one time. Like, he's only gonna do this one time, and it's only right, like, that I allow him to do his ceremony, because I'm gonna allow my other children to do theirs too. Like I said, it's a one in a lifetime thing for him. So he's literally going to middle school. I want to like celebrate as much as I can, celebrate him, his achievement, his accomplishment, because this is an accomplishment. So yeah, we're gonna get a hotel. I'll stay in a hotel for 2 days, I guess. And yeah, I'll stay in a hotel for 2 days. Go to the ceremony. It's at like 5, I think it's between 5 and 7 p.m. that evening. So we either can hop on the road that night after the ceremony, or we could stay another night in a hotel, depending on how I feel. Depending on how I feel, depending on how their dad feels, like, is going to determine whether we hop on the road that night or not. And then we may have more family coming in town as well. So yeah, we're gonna have it all figured out once the time comes, once we get there or whatever. But I do have plans on trying to get my mom in town, my dad in town. They fly for free too, so they can just hop on the flight, get here. And then my son's other grandparents, my in-laws, they plan on coming as well. So pretty much it's gonna be me, the rest of my children, their dad, and all 4 of their grandparents at the graduation ceremony. And I'm really excited. He's excited, can't wait. At first he was like so thirsty to go back to Georgia. He didn't even want to do a ceremony. I'm like, bro, no, you only get to do this one time. We'll get to Georgia. Like he think like, oh, if we go to Georgia, you know, well, if I go to this, like we ain't gonna make it. Yeah, we're gonna make it, bro. We're gonna get there. Okay, it's not that serious. We can go to your ceremony. So we're gonna go to the ceremony, y'all. What else? So the other thing that I have to talk to y'all about, I need to eat this. Hold on. I think it's like 2 more bites, 2 or 3. Okay, this is it. Oh my God. What you need? Get some water before I die. I got yogurt all in the corner of my mouth. Why you ain't tell me? All right. Woo, that is a lot. Anyways, the other thing that I want to get into is the reason why I have not been posting videos often. Now, I've been kind of slow on my shorts, but I've been picking up on my shorts, y'all, because I do be having content in my phone. I just haven't been getting around to editing and posting stuff. The reasoning behind my delayed postings and or not posting at all, I have been really sick, y'all. Like, health-wise, I've been really sick every single day. I'm going through it every single day. And so right now, it's not that I don't want to post, and I feel like I owe y'all this to let y'all know. So, it's the kids' yogurt.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
Let me see what you got. Not that one, but you can have that one.
Which one is the kid yogurt?
It's on a different shelf under that one. The shelf where my yogurt's at, look on the shelf under that one.
Like those red and blue ones?
Yeah, go get it. So I can see what you're talking about. My bad, y'all. I feel like I owe it to y'all to let y'all know what's going on. So y'all don't think that I just gave up on YouTube. I didn't give up on YouTube, y'all. I'm just going through it with my health right now. And I'm just trying to get that nipped in the bud. Get that together, okay? So, it's just really like my health right now. I'm trying to take care of my health. I'm trying to nurse myself back to being healthy and get it together. And yeah, one of those. You eat one of them.
I can have this one.
Why you don't want them?
Just because I don't like Bluey.
It's not gonna taste like Bluey. Just taste one.
Taste one?
Yeah, go eat one. It's gonna be good. Trust me.
Okay.
He wanna eat my yogurt, but he don't wanna eat his. Anyways, my health together. I have been trying to get my body back together and just back healthy and seeing what works for me in my situation, like things I can eat, you know, things I can do to not feel sick, because I've literally wake up sick and go to bed sick. And this has been going on for over a month now. And so, like, it has been triggering a delay in me even getting to y'all posting anything like that and just being my normal self. Like, it's a delay in my whole life right now. So, I just want to make sure that I'm taking care of me and, you know, taking care of my health and just trying to be as healthy as possible and, you know, make sure I'm feeling good, make sure I feel better, because I am literally waking up feeling terrible. And this is an ongoing thing all day until it's time for me to go to bed. I don't like that. I hate that for me. And I will share with y'all soon exactly what it is that is going on, but it's not the time right now. I will let y'all know soon. Probably when I move. As soon as I get moved and situated and settled in. So, like I said, I don't know what today is, but as soon as I get to our new home, I'll go ahead and share with you all what exactly it is that's going on, and the severity of it and stuff like that. And just, y'all just keep me in y'all prayers, good prayers. Because, you know, people like to pray against people. Y'all don't pray for me. I pray for me. It's okay. I don't know why I'm like that. Like, one of my family members is like that. They got me like that. Like, I don't need nobody praying for me. I'll pray for myself, because you never know what people be praying. See, about you. So, I pray for me. Y'all just hope for better for me, okay? Hope for better. I do the praying. But, yeah, that's just pretty much it. It's just that's all that's going on in my life now, right now. Me preparing to move. I really want to, even with the moving, like, I really had plans on doing this whole big old moving thing, like consistent videos dropping. Oh, you know, the moving announcement, like what I just did in this video. Me slipping up saying it in other videos, of course, but people didn't know, like, oh, she's moving back out of stages. Oh, she's moving. Also, I wanted to do like the pack with me. I may still do that because I have like about 2 to 3 weeks. I wanted to do the whole pack with me, and then when I get in my house, oh, welcome to my cribs, MTV edition. I'm playing, but yeah, I wanna do all that. So if I can get around to doing that, of course I am going to do that. I just have to pick my phone and pick my camera up and not feel sick all day, all the time. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I move so slow with packing. I am terrible at packing. I always wait until the day of or the day before to pack. But I want to get this stuff done now, especially considering people are traveling in town to help me. They have to travel in town to help me. So I feel like it's best if I just go ahead and get this stuff done. I got to get boxes. The only thing I can say that is packed up right now that I have been able to go ahead and pack is all my kids' clothes. My kids' clothes is packed. Mines are halfway packed. The rest are still hanging up in the closet and on top of the shelves in the closets. And I really didn't pack it all up because I wanted to go through it and get rid of a lot of stuff and drop a lot of stuff off at the Goodwill. But I guess I could do that when I get to Georgia. I don't feel like doing all that right now, and I don't have a car. Like, and I just don't think it's like the best idea right now for me to go and get another rental car. I don't want to do all that. Like, and then I have to get a rental again, possibly when I'm moving out of state. So it's just, I'm trying to save money. I don't want to keep spending, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in my life, what's going on with me. And I will keep you guys as updated as I can. Like I said, hope for the best for me and my health. I'll be okay. I will be. And I'll stay tuned as much as possible. I just remember, I didn't give up on YouTube. I'm not going to. That's just not me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
But I ain't see myself another girl like you.